Hey guys, we got a little different one for you today. We're sitting inside a Cadillac, but it happens to have an extra seat. We're gonna do some fun stuff with this Cadillac. We just hadn't had time to do it yet because we actually had to sell some cars and buy some cars and run a regular business today instead of having a lot of fun. So let's step out, take a walk around. So Christian was kind enough to line up 3 very unusual vehicles. Not that the other 200 or 300 are not unusual, but these 3 are kind of unique. But the Cadillac right there, for somebody, is going to be a ton of fun. We had one of our customers in here a little while ago that's a family friend of mine that I have known for 25, 30 years now. Actually asked about it. He saw it sitting around back. I didn't even have it sitting up on the car lot because it just came back from getting inspected. He said, JW, I used to have one of those that I rode the kids around in. He said, but it wasn't that nice. And I said, well, that's funny. I used to also have one around that I took the kids around Christmas light tours, Christmas parties. I took my daughter to the father-daughter dance twice, actually. And it was an excursion, but it was rough. Half time it didn't run. And matter of fact, the one time we were getting ready to use it for her most important father-daughter dance, I had to literally wire a set of jumper cables under the hood because it had 2 batteries and one side shorted out so the truck wouldn't run. All the stuff in the truck worked. My detail guy screwed something up detailing it, got it wet. So I took a pair of jumper cables, cut the ends off, screwed it down, put it underneath the hood so the fan wouldn't hit it. We made the dance. So that's all that mattered at that time. Later on, I had to remember that I did that and we had to fix it the right way. So limos are usually a problem. That limo's $9,900. Yes, $9,900. Front seat, it's a little different than a limo, more like an executive limo, I don't know. But the previous owner used it for a winery. They took people around instead of getting DUIs. They could ride in this. In luxury, you got 3 bench seats. It's not a rust bucket. It runs well. It just was driven 15 or 20 miles, getting the inspection done and getting some fresh fuel in it. And the last time that he had it out, since then it's just been sitting. So it was no need anymore. It's time to go to a new home. It's a deal for a nice running, driving limo. If you use it for your kids one time and they smile and remember it, I can promise it's well worth it. My buddy may end up coming back and getting it tomorrow because he was smiling pretty good, wasn't he? Yeah. He was pretty tickled when he opened it up. It didn't look like a bear. I say that a lot. Most of this stuff looks like bears have been living in it and trapped in it, especially limos. People abuse limos. We've all done it. We've all taken them to prom. We've all taken them to weddings when people are drunk and you've tore them up. Well, imagine what it looks like after that happens weekend after weekend after weekend. That one doesn't look that way because it hasn't been used like that. Also check the background. This was a prank, in case we haven't mentioned it yet. A buddy of mine, a karate studio owner, had this in his garage and it was open. And his mom left it there. He said, JW, I'm gonna drop it off one day and y'all can do like some content with it. Because I could picture us like dragging it down the road, letting it tumble and all that. Or trying to bust it open with some dynamite or some, something, shooting it. Well, lo and behold, I came in one Monday. It's in the middle of my parking lot. But it was open. Now it's not. So I hope there's not a cat or something in there. Probably shouldn't say that, but there's no noise. So I don't think anything's trapped in there. But if somebody wants a safe, 1001, come see us. There it is. Because Christian almost backed into it.
No, I didn't.
You were close.
I saw it.
You were close.
I was being cautious.
So in the way of talking about family vehicles and everything else, and somebody stealing a car across the street.
Can't have anything like
No. If you need to carry people and tow, so I guess this seats 9 people. Yep, 9 people. So if you need to carry, what is going off over there? The red F-150?
Yeah.
All right. If you need to carry people and tow at the same time, we've got 2 6 doors currently, both Lariats, both 350s. Just one is a dually, long bed. One is a short bed, single rear wheel. We're probably going to be making some changes. I already told you that on that one. This one here is ready to go. I'm not changing nothing. It's serviced, it's inspected, it's got 6 matching tires. The front ones are brand new, the back ones are like 90%. Drove this weekend before last. Everything works good. The windows work, the locks work. The guys have been over it, done everything. It's got the power folding steps, which I was referring to putting on that truck. They work like they're supposed to. Clean leather interior, display screen. 70 or 80,000 miles on this truck. It's a 16 model. Does have the sunroof. Again, you seat 8 people in this one. Still tow. At the height it's at, it's pushing it for a 5th wheel or a gooseneck, but it would still work. But people's family are bigger these days. You would be surprised. A lot of these trucks I sell to people that have a big family and they want to go boating, and then they want to go camping, and they want to tow their horse trailer, and you know, they might want to tow their race car. Had a guy by here yesterday. He wants to use one for fishing tournaments. He wants to sleep in the back seat, keep his crap in the middle seat. He really wanted an excursion style. So I think I talked him into looking at maybe that one and putting a snug top on the back, putting all his living stuff in the back, keeping his crap in the middle, fishing gear in the other seat. He wants a 6-door though. So his is a little different than most people's needs. But, you know, husband, wife, 3 or 4 kids, they're gonna bring a friend along, you're gonna eat up all your space real quick. So those trucks are not just what they used to be, which was football players and, you know, your movie stars and rock stars and guys that could go spend $200,000-300,000 on a toy for no reason. Now they're actually selling more for practical purposes. That one's lifted with a 4-link system. That one's lifted over there. This one's, I think, 8 inches on 37s. I think that one's 6 inches on 37s, might be 8. Aftermarket bumpers on both trucks. Or if you just want to go have fun and carry your kids around, there you go. What else, Christian? A couple people said something about the trailers blocking the view. We're getting ready to move all that stuff. We got to get all those cars out, I think, probably tomorrow. So that's probably going to be our job. They keep putting us back one day. Not bin pack, the installer. But I do think we're still waiting on the cylinders to come in. So a little update on that. As soon as they come in, those are getting fixed and they're going to be proper. The McLaren, did you get that on video? McLaren just left. Really cool transport thing. It had a bunch of cool cars in it. You should have captured that.
I was with you.
Oh, okay. So we did get the bathroom done over there. Not much else happened. A couple tow trucks have gone out. A couple tow trucks have come in. Getting a couple wreckers serviced and ready. And when people say stuff about hydraulics, because obviously big problem with our lifts is the hydraulic system, we deal with hydraulics every day. Hydraulic, 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 multiple different hydraulic rams. There's one right here. There's one right there. There's 2 inside of here. There's 1 inside of there. We deal with a lot of hydraulics. So hydraulic hoses, hydraulic lines, things go bad, they break, it happens. So inside my Uncle David is constantly working on those, or Dave, our other mechanic, or TJ up at the shop. That's a regular part of our, huge regular part of our business. A couple cargo vans came in, other than just the regular old Chevy, blah, blah. And that reminds me of something else I got to text Daniel about for the Bronco. Let's go ahead, let's cut here and we'll do a video. We had a lot of people ask about that half-ton truck, so let's do a video on that real quick. All right, guys, we cut that one short. Getting ready to knock these other videos out. Running short on time today, as usual. Been a busy day, a lot going on. Stay tuned for a video on this one and video on that one and more about the 6 doors.